Hi, Andy here. I've got a review for you of some kit that I bought from iVapor.co.uk. Actually, to be accurate, it's on ivapor-elixir.co.uk, but the same company, Toby. I saw these on their website and it interested me a great deal because, as you know, I am a Cartomizer fan and I do like a Cartomizer tank. Now, up until this moment, the only thing that I've had in here is a dual coil poly-filled Cartomizer, and they are workhorses, for me at least. I know some people don't get on with them, but you know, horses for courses. And personally, I know if I've got them on an Ego or another 510 threaded device, they are going to see me through a day, and there's enough juice either in this skinny tank or the slightly larger tank, one of those. There's enough juice to easily get me through the day, and the vapor is reliable. I get my nicotine and I can get through the day. So they are a good solution for me. So I saw on ivapor-elixir.co.uk these interesting CE3 cartomizers. So do you know what? I bought 5 of them, and here they are. Now you'll see they look like standard poly-filled cartomizers, but the one difference is this large slot cut into the side of it. You can see there's all sorts of magic going on in there, and they are CE3s. So I'm imagining a little sort of ceramic cup with 2 little tufts of wick sticking out of those holes that get fed by the reservoir. So these are designed to go into a tank, and I have an empty one here, and let me show you how they fit in. Make sure that obviously you've got the beveled end, and all that happens is you push them in like you would any dual coil cartomizer, and ensure that it's lined up at that end as well, and just push it through, and you see it fits in there in that recessed section very, very nicely, just like you would expect a dual coil Carto. In terms of this tank here, I've got a little bit of surplus tubing at the top, but that doesn't bother me too much. And filling them couldn't be simpler. All you do is you drop the Cartomizer until you can see a little bit of a gap, either with a needle filler, just put it in there, fill it up, and then once you don't, as long as you don't go over the top of the Cartomizer itself, push it up, pop a drip tip in, and you're away and vaping. Now obviously dual coil Cartos, they've got lots of filler inside, which means you've got to fill the filler with e-liquid before you fill your tank and put it in there and all that sort of stuff. If you don't pre-fill and soak a dual coil Carto, you're going to get a horrible burnt taste. Now you can't get rid of that burnt taste once it's burnt. It's there for pretty much the duration of the vaping experience from that combo until you change the Cartomizer. So I have got one loaded up down here, and this is a slightly skinnier Carto tank, but the principle is the same. You can see that the hole is just there, and there's one on each side, and the juice is just sloshing about in there. Now the hole is very big in comparison to the hole that I would punch into a dual coil or that come pre-dotted. So that was quite a surprise, and I expected some leaking. But when I actually fired it up, and this is running on a variable voltage Ego battery, and this is running at about 3.4, I am getting very tasty plumes of vapor. There's no burnt taste, there's no pre-priming the filler of the Cartomizer. You just whack it in there, fill the tank, and it does the rest for you. Now Toby, when he sent these to me, very helpfully put that these are 2.4 to 2.6 ohm. So with a 2.4 to 2.6, I would expect I could push it up to about 4 volts and it wouldn't taste burnt. So let's give that a go. Nearly a whiteout. there's loads of vapour coming out of this and it tastes great. I have got, oh, and I've got a nose hit. Woo. I have got raw vapour, 24 milligrams in here, and it's a flavour I really like. It's the Truth Serum, and it is producing very accurate flavour results. These are early days. I've only had this in here for about half an hour, and I've already vaped a good third of the tank. So it's cracking through the juice, I'll tell you that, and it is tasty. Now, I've had no gurgles, I've had no leaks. With the hole being that much bigger, I would think that the juice is flowing quite freely. So I'll be quite interested to see if you tip it upside down, juice will actually run down into the barrel of the cartomizer. But of course, when you turn it upside down, the holes are out of the juice. So it's only got the juice over the holes when it's either on its side or right way up. So that isn't flooded, it's producing clouds of vapour, and the flavour's really good, and there's no burnt taste. Right, at a 2.4 to 2.6 ohm, I would think I could push it up to about nearly 5 volts. Let's give that a go. Whoa. Okay. That is hitting very hard. Really, really strong throat hit. Not burnt. Flavour's slightly more muted, but it is hitting like a hitty thing. Flavour's muted but not burnt. Oh. Whew. For a fruit flavour, that is packing a big wallop. And as you know, if you've seen any of my videos in the past, fruit flavours, you know, since when does an orange give you throat hit? It doesn't. Or you know, some other type of lovely fruit. Fruit's meant to be lovely. Tobacco is supposed to give you a throat hit. So the next time I load this up, I'm going to put some RY6 in it and really go to town. I don't know yet, because I haven't changed the juice, whether this will be a switcher or the previous flavour lingers in it. So watch this space, really, and probably after this review it will go to my thoughts of what this is as a switcher. I might even put another juice in it. A little, oh, I'm going to turn it down. Had a little gurgle then. Whew. That is good. That is very nice. Right, if you're tempted to get some, a 5-pack, of which this is one of them, is, you get 5 in the pack. There's 3 in there at the moment because I've got 1 in here and 1 in here. So a 5-pack is $10.95, which, considering how well this is performing, is pretty good value. And we know dual coil Cartos are pretty cheap nowadays, and this is an advance in that technology, and it's a CE3. And it's really, really working very nicely. Thank you very much. Clouds of vapour. I will definitely be taking this to work with me. Absolutely. Maybe with some RY6 in it. Or maybe I might fire up 2. Got one in the tank already. It'd be a shame not to. Anyway, that is my review of the CE3 Tank Cartomizer Insert from iVaporElixir.co.uk. You've been watching me smoke to vape. Now go and watch me smoke to vape live on vaportrails.tv.